listen, I'm here to keep it easy for you. I'm here to keep it simple for you. And let me just get ready for Tuesday's grocery haul. You guys, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Stefanie Ignoffo, lifestyle medicine coach, plant interventionist, founder of Plantspiration, and I teach people how to prevent and reverse disease through behavior changes, basically. It's not just about the food, but right now it is. And check this out, you guys. This is the grocery haul that did it all. This was me before. This was me on Weight Watchers. This was me on Diet Center. This was me on Nutrisystem. And this is how I did it, by actually changing what I brought home. What's the secret sauce? Right here. It's what you're bringing home. So let me show you what I've got. Okay, you guys, let's start off with this. First of all, we've got an incredible class tomorrow night. Let's not forget, this is a 20-year evidence-based program on reversing diabetes. We're going to be talking about how to lose weight eating your plants off. Well, I'll tell you what, it starts with stuff like this. Apples, low-fat, high-fiber. I've actually got a different brand apple because we're going to be making a muesli, and it depends on what apples that we're using for this. So we hope to see you in tomorrow night's class. So we've got a couple different apples. I've got Honeycrisp, I've got a Gala, and we'll talk more about that. These things right here, let me just make sure everybody sees. These are low fat, these are high fiber. These are power foods. Please eat your plants off when it comes to this stuff. Eat your plants off when it comes to this stuff. Eat your plants off when it comes to this stuff. Do you guys know how good this stuff is every time you eat? We've got chronic disease taking over the world, taking over the country. And it's all because of what we're eating. That's it. All we need to do is be the inspiration the world needs to see, and more people are going to start making these changes. It's happening. So what I want you guys to do is make sure that you're loud and proud about eating your bananas, eating your plants off, and bringing these things home that are going to save you. Isabel, you know I'm on a live. Do you guys hear me? I want to make sure that was, everybody's hearing me okay. All right. Back to this. Simple, easy, delicious things to transition on for your family. So if you're still bringing home dairy for your family, let's stop doing that. Imagine if it had warning labels like cancer on it, okay, for that dairy. It's scary. That's what's going on. It's liquid meat. It's liquid meat, not this. This is soy milk. This is liquid. Heal yourself. Take care of your body with this kind of stuff. We've got some lemons. Let's get back over here. What's going on? Lemons, because... what am I doing with these lemons this week? Oh yeah, we're making lemony cauliflower. We're making lemony cauliflower. I'm going to teach you another way to eat the heck out of cauliflower. Soy milk, of course. We're going to be putting that into our champion muesli cereal. We're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinners. Here's a sweet and sour chili sauce that we have on hand in the house. Something simple and easy to use. You can dunk it in your spring rolls. You could put it on some broccoli with a little peanut butter powder. There's a little bit of sugar in it, but you know what I want you to understand? This is still low calorie. This is not what's causing the problem out there, okay? What's causing the problem out there is animal protein, animal fat, chicken, beef, fish, egg, cheese, dairy. Not a little bit of sugar. That's not what's causing the problem. So if this is what it takes to get your family on board, to keep things simple, to keep things easy, then this is what I'm doing over here. That's what I'm here for, is to keep things simple, easy, and delicious. I can't tell you how many times we use rice vinegar, seasoned vinegar, stuff like that. These are easy to put on salads. This is the kind of stuff that can even boost up your metabolism. These things right here, this tahini, this is not low fat. This is high fat. This is something that gets watered down. It gets something that gets used sparingly. This is sesame seeds. When I talk about the power plate, you guys see the fruits, the vegetables, the grains, and the lentils. That's really the focus of how I want things to be. These are not on the power plate. These are almost like ingredients, seasonings. And when we start seeing stuff like that and using a little bit of it, then it's okay. We've got some ketchup here, some organic ketchup. We have, well, of course, I'm going to put that over potatoes, you guys. You could actually dunk a potato chip in it. Take a potato, slice it up with a mandolin, put it in the microwave right there for 5 minutes on parchment paper. You actually have potato chips. You can take this and you can dunk your potato chips in it, and nothing's changed except for you're not eating yourself to death. You're actually eating to live. We've got some seasoned rice vinegar here. I'll slow it down. Somebody said, could you slow it down? This is just rice vinegar. It doesn't matter what brand. Just get a brand that is available to you and what works for you is the first thing that I tell people. We've got some tamari. I do a low sodium tamari. This can go over just rice and stir-fried veggies. This can go over just quinoa and some stir-fried veggies. This could just go, you can make bacon flavored stuff with this. You can saute mushrooms with this right here. Just put this in a bag with mushrooms and some garlic and you've got an incredible mushroom steak. Hope everybody's eating their plants off today because listen, I don't know what's going on at my Meyer, but we're low on kale over there. So thank you guys for eating more and more greens. I'm not even mad. I have 3 heads of organic kale there, and I'm going to probably put those in smoothies. I love sauteing them. I love turning them into salads with a little bit of tahini on them. I eat kale probably I actually do eat kale every day. I eat kale every day. What else? We've got sourdough bread. This stuff is really great, you guys. There's fermentation stuff going on in here. So it's okay if you're going to have some bread. I'm not big on bread. It's not like I'm eating bread every day. But if you're going to eat bread, that's a low glycemic. That's better on your gut. If you have a gluten intolerance or if you're gluten-free, stuff like that, that's way more easy to digest for stuff like that. And by the way, you never know what eating whole food, plant-based, low-fat can do for that gluten intolerance. It can fix some people if you get what I'm saying. Broccoli every day. This lemony cauliflower that we're going to make tomorrow night, I'm going to try it on this too because what the heck? Why wouldn't we find amazing ways to eat some of the most powerful foods on the planet? The only reason why people aren't doing this is because they didn't learn how. But this is that we're teaching people here at Plantspiration. That's what we're doing. We've got some broccoli in the house. Lots of broccoli in the house. You could steam it. You could chop it up right now, and that's batch cooking, okay? Chop it up right now. Let it sit for 45 minutes. Get that sulforaphane going, that cancer-fighting stuff going, and then you can eat it. You can steam it. You could put it on top of a salad. You could eat it raw. You could dunk it in hummus. There's so many things you could do with it. I just want you guys to get the simplest things. Get these things right here. You see this? Write that stuff down on your grocery list and eat your plants off. That's how we're going to do that. All right, what else do we have? We're making cheesy quesadillas. What did you think I was giving up that stuff by, when I lost 100 pounds and learned how to eat my plants off? Heck no, we're doing it like this. Sure, I know. You can get a plantain, you can boil it, you can mash it, you can turn it into a tortilla. I think that's amazing. I can't wait to try it. But for right now, let me be realistic with you. This works. This is what's helping people lose weight, prevent and reverse disease, even diabetes. People are eating this and reversing diabetes. I'm not here giving advice out here on YouTube. I'm telling you to get into Plantspiration so that I can teach you how to do that. Okay, you guys, that's where it's at. This is just showing you my grocery haul and how I lost 100 pounds, how my family, myself reversed disease, and how hundreds of other people are doing it because this is what they're bringing home from the grocery store. I'm eating probably one of these a day. Can you imagine? My immune is probably like, oh, yay. Or is it, oh, hey. We've got some raw cashews over here. I used mine all up making some cashew sour cream this weekend. I still have it. It's very, we didn't go through it all actually, but this stuff is great to have on hand. I want to talk about this higher fat stuff. Guess how many cashews are in fat? Is it equivalent to eating 5 potatoes? I just gave you guys the answer. What am I doing? 5 potatoes is equivalent to eating like 2 cashews. 5 potatoes, 5 yellow potatoes are like 1.9 gram of fat. You see what I mean? That's almost 2-3 cashews. Why? Don't limit what's on your plate. I want you to blow it up with things that are great. Remember I told you guys this? I've been walking around all week with my little handle here of my fruits. They made this stuff to go. Like that's fast food. Because I'm making this breakfast muesli of champions, I'm going to talk a little bit more about, how to make your own stuff like this, your own muesli, how to save it, what it is, how to cook with it, how to boil it, how to microwave it, how to put it in a pot, how to eat it cold. We're going to talk about all different ways, on how to get stuff in you that prevents and reverses disease and helps you lose weight. Yeah, that's all I've got here today, you guys, is oranges. Aren't you glad I brought my whole pile? That's what I'm talking about. We've got some brown rice. This is another thing that boosts metabolism. This is low fat. This is high fiber. And this is the stuff right here that's helping people lose weight, keep it off, prevent and reverse disease. Not the big cashew sauces on top. That's not really helping. Not a lot of the tahini sauces on top. That's not really helping. Or avocados piled up. It's these simple things like this. Maybe put some hummus on it. Hummus with some balsamic vinegar. Maybe some hummus with some barbecue sauce. Maybe you could do some vegetables steamed up and put it with that brown rice. Maybe you get some pasta. Listen, Barilla pasta, your store brand pasta, there's tons of pastas out there. They're low glycemic. Just make sure they don't have milk, dairy, eggs, stuff like that. But I do prefer, because of the way that it cooks, the tinkyata brown rice pasta. And nobody is paying for me to say this kind of stuff. I'm just telling you what I love. I eat pasta every day, almost every day. If it's not pasta, I'm eating brown rice. If it's not brown rice, I'm eating quinoa. But I eat whole grains. I eat my greens. I eat my fruits. And I know I've got lentils and beans right here. Well, of course I do. More of this stuff, because this is how we're making cheese, you guys, with stuff that saves your lives, not clogs your arteries. I mean, could you imagine that we could be living in a world where people aren't having heart attacks, that people aren't roaring with diabetes? I mean, the amount of chronic disease that's going on out there, knowing that it's just because people don't have nutrition education. I've got a lot of work to do. And I need you guys to do this with me. So the more that you eat your plants off, the more that you show people that, hey, when we reduce our weight, we actually reduce we reduce our risk of dying. I mean, this isn't just my opinion. This is studies, you guys. When we reduce our weight, when we get to a healthier weight, we reduce our risk of chronic disease. We reduce our risk of dying. It allows us to live longer. So that right there is worth doing it. You know, and if you've had a hard time losing weight, don't worry about it. Let that part go. That's not the problem, okay? It's just what we've been eating. It's the behaviors that we've been doing, but we can change that when we just eat a bunch of this stuff right here. I've got blueberries. These are anthocyanins. I'm going to rinse these off with a little bit of vinegar and baking soda, and I'm going to put it with my grapes, okay? And I'm going to put it in a bag, and I'm going to eat it like mad all day long. Probably all of these, okay? I'm probably going to take some leftover steamed cauliflower in there, maybe all my cabbage that I chopped up, my broccoli. Maybe I'll make a spring roll. But when you have this stuff already in your house, it becomes really, really easy. And the simpler that you keep it and just eat all of these, the easier it's going to be for you to get to the day, because smaller meals slow down your engine. I mean, don't you guys all plan for vacations? Doesn't everybody think about that destination? It might be months away, but every day you're like, man, I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to get there. That's how I want you to think about your health journey. I can't wait to get there. And even though there's mistakes, or even though people fall off, don't worry about that. That's what that is right there, is an opportunity to learn, what could I do different today? What could I do different today? And give yourself a break, you guys. Sometimes life is hard. Sometimes things are coming at us. It isn't that you're doing anything wrong. It's just that we're getting better at it. And I'm telling you what you're going to get better at, bringing home more of this stuff. And then it just gets easier and easier. You know what I mean? I'm 11 years in. I don't even think to go down the cracker aisle. I forgot popsicles. That I did forget. Those Johnny Pops I love. But I don't think to go down those other aisles. I don't need anything down the soup aisle. I don't need anything down those other TV dinner aisles. All I need is this stuff right here in the produce section, the beans, the rice, you know. And you guys, come on. I mean, we're talking hash browns. We're talking potatoes. We had French fries for dinner last night. We had French fries for dinner, and then we had our big Thai bowl. That's it. These are low fat. 5 of these are like having a couple cashews. So choose wisely. You have the choice. It's you who gets to say, you know what, I'm going to wash these off. I'm going to microwave them. I'm going to eat them. And if you don't want to do that, you can go ahead and you can eat some bananas until you have the energy to do that. That's how this works. One more thing. We're making some cheese sauce tomorrow night. And it's not going to be the cheese sauce that I've been talking about. I'm making a different cheese sauce on quesadillas. We're going to be doing champion muesli breakfast. I'm going to talk more about that. And what else do I have? Some smoked paprika that's going to go on that cauliflower, because I'm going to teach you guys how to eat your plants off low fat, high fiber. It's saving lives. My blueberries fell out. It's okay. We'll wash them off. It'll be a great day. What you bring home from the grocery store is what you're going to eat. And what you eat today, you'll crave tomorrow. They do need to sponsor Plantspiration. A bunch of people need to sponsor Plantspiration, because I love food, okay, you guys? I love food, and I love food that loves me back, and I love food that loves you back. So give yourself a break today, and I'm not talking about going through McDonald's. Give your arteries a break today, and I want you to eat your plants off. I want you to plan exactly how you're going to see this week go, just like you plan your vacation, just like you plan your hair appointments and your nail appointments and everything else. I want you to plan for yourself, because when you're taking care of yourself, that's the best thing you could do for everybody else. All right, you guys, this was the lowest grocery haul I've ever had. I didn't get much. It seemed like I didn't get much. Well, maybe I did. Notice I didn't get any tomatoes. I didn't get beans. I had some of that stuff the other day I got. But this grocery haul right here was a whopping $196.44. $196.44. I'm glad you're pumped for tomorrow night's class because listen, I don't want anybody to be feeling like this anymore. I didn't like this. And I didn't know I could do something about it. And I didn't know that I didn't have to starve myself or be dieting. I want to end dieting. I want to put that to rest so that you guys can live your best life for the rest of your life. This is all about eating your plants off. So I want to see you guys in there. And for everybody in YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I can't believe what's happening. My YouTube is blowing up. My membership is blowing up. You know why? Because you guys are crushing it right here in Plantspiration. I'm so proud of every single one of you. It's incredible. You go on TV and all you see is pharmaceutical commercials and people are constipated and buy this laxative and tell your doctor about this drug. You know what I'm seeing over here at Plantspiration? Oh my gosh, my pants are falling off. I stopped going through the drive-thru and my life totally turned around. I can't believe how good this food is. Everybody in this group is so inspiring. My coaching calls with Stefanie are changing my life. I'm learning how to get this down and turn it around. That's what's happening over here at Plantspiration, you guys. We're learning how to eat better, love more, live longer, stress less. And this is how we do it. Thank you guys so much. Let's do some Q&A. Anybody have any questions about how to crush today? I'll definitely save you some grapes and blueberries. Maybe I'll have to get more. Yeah, I want you guys to forward, bring a friend, ask somebody, you know, hey, if you want to check out this class, you want to see what's going on. They're not teaching this stuff to doctors. Well, they're not teaching this stuff in medical school, but I am teaching this stuff to doctors, medical students, dietitians, nurses, because this is what I teach as a lifestyle medicine coach is the latest in evidence-based, not just in nutrition, but lifestyle changes to live our longest life. You know, and there's no places around teaching this virtually, this live interaction, the nutrition education and cooking classes, the support group, the stress management. Everybody's learning these tools that last a lifetime, and I'm super proud of everybody. I mean, what we're seeing over here is just, it's amazing. It's amazing. So if you're looking for some inspiration, scroll down the page. Wednesday wins, please, you guys, participate in Wednesday wins. Somebody just posted last week, you know, did anybody lose weight here? Because people can get frustrated, and this group is that support system. So be here for one another, you guys. It's helping me. That's paying it forward. You know what I mean? No, you guys are. You send all your patients. I can even come into hospitals and teach, but they don't like me there, believe it or not. I've tried. I can go in, I can teach employee wellness, I can teach individual classes, but you know what I mean? That I'm just going to say it. There's no money in getting people off medications. There's no money in getting people healthy. I mean, that's just okay by me though. To me, it's what we need to see. More of a humanitarian level of, don't you guys think that we deserve to feel better, reverse disease, live longer? McDonald's doesn't give a rat's ass what you guys are, how long you guys are living. They just care about money. The pharmaceutical companies, you know, they're over here looking for a way to stop our pancreas from reacting to meat. Why don't we stop eating meat? You know what I mean? This is just mind blowing. But it's changing. And that's the amazing part, because we're not just talking about it over here. We're not just talking about it. I'm not just reading studies to you guys. We're actually in the activation mode. We're in the active mode of actually doing this. And the support that we have here is just tremendous. And I'm grateful. Let's take a drink of water, you guys. And then I'll let you get back to living your best life. I mean, come on. It's going to be a beautiful day. Wake up and don't forget to go through gratitude every single day. If you can wake up and if you're seeing, you know, out your window, if you have a blanket over you, if you have a roof over your head, we should be waking up every day with so much gratitude, okay? People can change. We can get better, and every day we have an opportunity to change what we're doing, to change what we're thinking, and to change what we're feeling. But it takes some work. And keep showing up for yourself, you guys, because you're absolutely doing amazing. Well, I'm going to let you guys get back to eating your plants off, because that's what I'm going to do. Good food, good mood, no meat. This is how we eat. This is how I've kept 100 pounds off, you guys, 11 years later. No more dieting for me. Just thriving. And that's what I want to do for you. So I hope to see you in class. I hope to see all you people out there in YouTube joining this membership, because there's nothing like it. Don't just take my word for it. Get in here.